Hello and welcome to Ashlar-Vellum Graphite. I'm Julie Bowe, Vice President of Ashlar-Vellum, and in this video I'd like to show you just how much faster our new Graphite V12 is over the previous versions, including versions 9, 10, and 11. In previous versions, users of very large files noticed a dramatic degradation of speed as their files became more and more complex, especially on the Mac. In version 12, we've fixed this problem, and now with a new release in beta, I can show it to you. Today, I'll be demonstrating on the Mac. Microsoft Windows users will also have speed increases, but not as dramatic as on Apple because their previous versions were not as slow. We're going to run our Graphite V12 comparison against version 11 using the same particularly large file. I'm going to show you V12 first because version 11 is so slow that you might fall asleep and I don't want you to miss the good part. Then I'll show you V12 once again after. In both cases, I'm going to be running it on my iMac Retina with a 3.5 GHz processor running Mac OS Mojave version 10.14.2. The video was captured at a 1600 by 900 screen resolution. An advanced video card is unnecessary because Graphite doesn't use it. I have the new Graphite V12 open with our large file loaded. I just did a zoom all to get a large view of our file. Now we'll zoom in quite tightly. And let's pan a bit by pressing the spacebar and dragging. We'll zoom all again, and then I'm going to select this drawing over here and use the Move tool to place it in the middle. Next, I'll use the Select tool on this middle drawing. And then the Move tool and the Drafting Assistant to align them. Finally, let's zoom in to frame this so that everything looks balanced. We're done, and that took 1 minute and 17 seconds. Okay, let's try it with the same large file in Graphite V11. I've started with the Zoom All, using the Command F keys to get the overview of the file. And later that same day. Next, let's zoom in rather tightly by holding the Stroke key and dragging on the diagonal. We'll pan over a bit by holding the spacebar and dragging. The pen controls in V11 are rather clunky with this large file. Oh, enough of that. Okay, let's zoom all again. Are you still awake? Now we're going to select this drawing in order to move it to the center. I'm going to use the Move tool in the toolbar. You can see that the tools in the toolbar don't respond very well with this large drawing in V11. We'll try again. There, we've got it. Now I'll pick the beginning reference point. I don't think it liked that. Anybody need a cup of coffee? There we go. Now we'll click the endpoint and wait while it moves. And once again, we get the spinning beach ball. I can't go back to the Select tool until it's finished moving. Okay, now the Select tool, and we'll select this drawing over here in order to align it. I'll go back for my Move tool. And we'll try again. There's the beginning point. And using the drafting assistant, I've chosen the end point. Tick-tock, tick-tock. There we go. Now we'll zoom in to center it nicely. And finally, that took 4 minutes and 12 seconds. You can wake up now. Working with the same file in Graphite 11 took almost 4 times as long as it did in V12. I'm going to show you V12 again quickly, so I've loaded that same huge file in V12 and we'll start with a zoom all. I'll zoom in tightly here and pan in both directions across this drawing. The pan controls work considerably better. We'll zoom all again, then select this drawing and use the Move tool to place it in the center. The toolbar responds so much better in V12. Now we'll select this drawing over here and use the drafting assistant to align it with the others on the right. Finally, we'll zoom in just a bit to center it on the screen. That entire process took 57 seconds. That's even better than the first time. It seems a little unbelievable that V12 works so much faster than V11, but don't take my word for it. Download the new version and test it for yourself. Go to www.ashlar.com/V12. Select Graphite V12 and click on either Mac or Windows as you prefer. The download can run directly in demo mode without saving or printing. If you'd like to try the full trial mode, complete with saving and printing, we'll send you a 2-week trial code. Just go to www.ashlar.com, click on Products, and then Demo Downloads. Select Graphite, and fill out the download form with your contact information. Our customer service team checks these regularly and will send you an email with a trial code within several working hours. If you haven't already purchased your upgrade, do it now before the price increases with the final release. Contact your dealer or call Linda Mitten in our sales department at 1-800-877-2745, extension 1. Thanks for joining me for this demonstration of Graphite V12's new speed increase. We wish you the best from the team at Ashlar-Vellum, bringing you over 30 years of creative intuition powered by Vellum.